It was 2:47 in the morning. The phone screen was still glaring, but his eyes were just dead tired, and not from work, from avoiding it. He kept telling himself the same lie, night after night. Tomorrow, for sure. But tomorrow never came. See, dreams don't die loudly in a big, dramatic explosion. They rot, slowly, buried under an endless scroll, a pile of excuses, and the warm, soft blanket of comfort. He used to have goals. Big ones. But goals need discipline, and discipline demands sacrifice, the very thing he kept pushing to later. He caught his reflection in the dark screen and didn't recognize the person staring back. It wasn't because he had failed. It was because he had stopped even trying. And that hurt more than any failure ever could. He remembered every single moment he chose comfort over effort. Every opportunity he just let slide by. Every time he convinced himself, there's still time. But time was never the real problem. Honesty was. He wasn't being honest with himself. That night, there was no sudden burst of motivation. No dramatic music swelled in the background. No lightning bolt of confidence struck him. There was just one quiet, firm decision. He put his phone face down. He set an alarm for the morning, and he accepted a brutal, cold truth. No one was coming to save him. He had to save himself. The next day was anything but glorious. It was boring. It was painful. It was completely unimpressive. He woke up tired. He worked without any excitement, and he studied without a shred of inspiration. But here's the key: he showed up. He did it anyway. And then he did it again the next day. And the day after that, no one noticed. There was no applause. No one patting him on the back. But something fundamental was shifting inside him. Slowly but surely, discipline started to replace the fleeting need for motivation. A solid routine began to replace the constant chaos. Small, tangible wins started chipping away at the mountain of big excuses he'd built. Weeks turned into a month, then 2. He looked in the mirror again. It was the same face, but the eyes. The eyes were different. They were calm. They were sharp. They were present. He hadn't become rich overnight. He didn't magically become this huge success story. But he became dangerous. He became dangerous to his old self, the one who lived on lies and procrastination. Because the truth, when you really get down to it, is incredibly simple. Your life doesn't change when you get a new opportunity or when the stars align. Your life changes the very moment you stop lying to yourself. It changes when you stop waiting for the right time or the right feeling and just start doing the work. Maybe you recognize that feeling, that 2 a.m. stare into a screen, feeling stuck, that quiet voice of a dream you've been ignoring. If you do, know that you don't need a grand gesture to begin. You just need one honest decision. One small action. Put the phone down. Set the alarm. Show up for yourself tomorrow, even if it's boring, even if it's hard, because that's where the real transformation begins. Not in a day, but day by day. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more stories like this. See you in the next one.